We make mistakes. That's the human nature. We make mistakes and we learn from them. But how hard is it to live in a world that is so unforgiving? Rarely second chances happen. Friendships rarely pass this test and end up demolished completely in seconds. The worst part is that the process of tearing friendships apart is much quicker than when trying to build one. It takes months to build a reputation, trust. It's a long way to reach the final status quo where you and the interlocutor can safely share with each other personal stories. Keep in mind, all of this can be stripped away in just few seconds, just like erecting buildings or statues. It takes lots of effort and time to finish, but very quickly to demolish. And life might be unfair just like that. But the best thing we can do is to move on with the way how life works. Take me for example. I gave my best to understand the situation/perspective, to give advice, to offer company, all of this at the cost of feedback. As in, people should tell me if there is something wrong so I can correct myself. Nothing else I asked for. Those were the attributes of being the ideal friend. It's what I had in mind. The definition of friend, in my opinion, is to be always there available to help, no matter what. However, all of those were fake impressions that I had built in my mind. I was fooling myself with those thoughts, telling myself that there would be a true connection or that I'm worth a lot more in those circles. But it was all a cliche. I never managed to be someone's favorite color, metaphorically speaking, because my name is Red, or favorite Romanian, or favorite Counter-Strike player, or just favorite in general. If this were the case, they wouldn't afford to lose me and would do anything to search for a way to avoid any sort of crisis. They would truly see that I wouldn't be capable of causing such damage and would go on to give me one second chance to redeem myself, and not just to remain a simple memory that will eventually fade away. After all of this to happen, to end up staying at night and think if it was worth my time, to consider the idea of those people who used to call me the best, or to thank me for being for them, change their thoughts without giving it a doubt and think entirely different from those compliments. From being a friend to being a stranger, or a foe, or even a nobody. To erase all of the good memories we had together, to overshadow those positive attributes with simple mistakes. No one has ever thought of allowing second chances. Who knows? Maybe there's more to this ordeal. Maybe it's not anymore about second chances. Maybe it's about ill intentions, or how they are done for selfish reasons, or quite possibly even sociopathic ones. If you write to me in the goodbye message that you were thankful for the good things I did to you, it wouldn't mean just the fact that I'm no good of use to you anymore. It would mean that if you were truly thankful to have me, you wouldn't have let anything to weaken our friendship. There is no concept of perfect friendships or relationships. It will never exist. Perfection can't be mastered. You make your mistakes, I make mine, and it's pretty much normal. Obviously, the severity of such cases matters. If you break my trust, or if you intentionally attempt to hurt me, then it's a serious problem and I have no reason to have you in my life anymore. All I ended up with from those experiences is me being completely broken, unable to find back my pieces. But the most important fact is that no matter how good and understanding I was to them, despite all of those attributes that I tried to prove to them, it was never enough. The denouement never lies, and actions will always speak louder than words.